everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good evening, everyone. So, today I am going to present to you my topic from our subjects from Educ 501B, Philo-Sociological Foundations of Education. My topic is all about family, the family, changes in family structure, the family, marriage, sexuality, the state, and education. So, by the way, my name is Tony Salinas, and I am going to present to you my topic. So, let me ask you this. When you hear about family, what comes into your mind? Right, very good. The family is the basic unit of the society, right? As we all know, that the family is consisting of father and mother and their children. So a family may be defined as a group of persons related to a specific degree through blood, adoption, or marriage. So when we say about through blood, a father and a mother united and giving a birth. So the blood is inherited, the genes is passing through their children, and adoption also considered as a family. So the father and a mother, or they have a problem in giving birth, or they're not capable to giving birth, or not able to give birth. So they're going to adopt a child, or in a legal way. So it is also considered as family. Or marriage, even if they don't have a child, or if they have child, it's also a family. Or unmarried couple, but they are living together without legal paper documents, it also considered a family. Yeah, that is the family. So in traditional family, it consisting of parents, a mom, and a dad on their children or their kids. So in traditional family, the dad or the father was the breadwinner. So the father was the father looking for food, or they are going to work for food for their supply, or the wages supply in its livelihood for the family, for the kids, and for their spouse or partner in their lives. And the father also the head of the family, or the household head of the family. That is the traditional family. And the mother was the caregiver, or the caregiver of the children, not just the children, but also caregiver to her husband, and look after the home. So not just the kids, but the mother also. The primary duties is household duties, like washing the clothes, cooking, and cleaning the house. So these are the family of traditional, as we all know. So the kids were the empty vessels waiting to be filled. So as a parent, the parents are the first teacher of the children. So as a parent, as a mom or a dad, should teach the good values to the children, to their child. And parents also be a role model or be a model in their home or in their house. So, because it reflects what character is the children outside in their houses or in their house. So next is the changes in family structures, or there are reasons why there is a family structure change. So as we are the basic known that the family composing or consisting of parents and a child. So there were two main views on this structure. Functionalist was about how the family fulfilled societal needs, such as having and raising children that would one day be able to economically contribute to the society, reinforce social inequality, and the patriarchal society. When we say about patriarchal society, the father is the dominant or the head of the family, and the matriarchal society, the mother was the head of the family. So here we go to the next slide. So why, there is question, so why did different family structures evolve? So ano ba ang nangyayari, ano ba ang mga dahilan kung bakit nagkakaroon ng iba't ibang family structures? So number one is there was reduction in fertility. So reduction in birth rate. So nagkakaroon ng pagbaba ng panganganak. It considered evolved in family structure, and madalas is there was an increase. So pataas naman ang naghihiwalay. So mababago naman ang family structures, magkaroon ng single parent, magkakaroon ng dahil sa paghiwalay, magkakaroon ng panibagong structure ng pamilya. It's broken family. So just like me, broken family. Children would often be split between parents. So kadalas mga bata ang dahilan kung bakit kadalas na namang kadahilanan para maghiwalay ang mga parents. So the parent also asks the child if the child is mature or the child is malaki ng bata, magpiliin sila kung saan sila sasama, sa nanay ba nila or sa tatay nila. So kung bata pa, mga edad from birth to 7 years old, so the mother is has the right to be with that child or the children. So another one, remarriage contributed to the rise of blended families. So ang pag-aasawa ulit, nagkaroon din ng panibagong structures ng pamilya. So magkaroon ng blended families, magkaroon ng step-son, step-daughter, step-mother, step-father, of course, magkaroon ng mga kapatid sa labas, ang tinatawag na step-brother, step-sister, and so on and so forth. So, pataas ang blended families na nangyayari. Industrialization and post-industrialization brought a greater acceptance of women in the workforce. So with technological and societal changes, these changes challenge the traditional patriarchal structure of society where the man was dominant and the woman is submissive, to a time now where there is increasing amount of gender equality. So before, ang babae sa bahay lang, ang babae, ang nanay sa mga gawaing pambahay lang, but ngayon, kaya na pala ng mga babae ang ginagawa ng mga kalalakihan. So, kung kaya ng lalaki sa construction, may mga babae na ngayon gumagawa ng construction. Sa bombero, may babaeng bombero na rin. So, may nangyayari na tayong equal na sila. So, as women, and this led to women gaining greater independence and agency. So, kaya na nilang tumayo, mag-isa, kaya nilang magtrabaho ng trabaho na panlalaki. So, as women would also considered and careers as options as well as the traditional family. So, kaya nagkakaroon ng panibagong structure ng pamilya na dati traditional lang yun. So, yan. And women are more able to make decisions and assert their rights. So, yan, there are changes in family structure. These includes homosexual couples with or without children. So, ayan. In other countries, there are legal legal laws that they are homosexuals couples live with and they have or children or without children. The single parent also can change the family structure. In the Philippines, a single parent can get the solo parent ID, or they have getting the benefits from a solo parent. Divorced couples with or without children also can change the family structures. And blended families, from divorce, they are going to remarriage, so they blend, or the extended family, the family has father, mother, lola, lolo, and of course the nephew, niece, and grandson, granddaughter are living together in one household. Yeah. And, in nuclear 1, nuclear 2, and so on and so forth, the blended families or the extended families. Living apart together couples changes also in family structure. Okay, let's proceed to the family, marriage, and sexuality. So these factors amongst have allowed a whole new variety of family models to evolve and many more variations also, which shows that the concept of family is not static but open to change, outdating the traditionally acceptable nuclear model. So when we talk about not static, so not stable, there is changes in family. So there is changes in family structure. So the family, marriage, sexuality. So what is marriage, by the way? So marriage is common to the people. Marriage, there are two types of marriage in church, or marriage in law, legal, civil wedding. The state of being marriage is the state of being united as spouses in a consensual and contractual relationship recognized by law between man and woman by Phil v. Hodges in 2015. So there are also same-sex marriages are now recognized by law in growing number of countries and were legally validated throughout the U.S. by the Supreme Court decision. In many other parts of the world, marriage continues to be allowed only between men and women. Yan. So, what is sexuality? it is common to us, every individual. We have this sexuality. So it is about your sexual feelings, thoughts, attractions, and behaviors towards other people. So in sexuality, there are so many sexual orientation or sexually uh, differences and sexual feelings like a girl, a boy, a lesbian, gay, and bisexual. That's is the differences in gender, sexual gender identity. So it could have this sexual activity. So sexuality within the holy matrimony was only justified as a necessary part of reproduction. So only man and woman can give birth to reproduce or reproduce another human. So if and it is holy matrimony from the law of God. Proceed to the state and education. So as we from the previous lesson, we talked about the parents are the first teachers of the children in their home. So from the basic values, basic skills, the parents are the model of the children. So what the children see or look, what the parents did or do in the house, they are copying the values, or it may be the genes passing through their children, the characters or their similarities, attitude of their parents. So the best thing to do is, as parents, we need to teach the children's good values, and it reflects the family members. So parents also if involved on what the children shows in their schools or in their neighborhood. So the state and education. Education is typically viewed synonymously with formal schooling. So formal schooling. So education in the Philippines is offered through formal and non-formal systems. When we say formal, the children go to school. Either it's private or a public school. That is a formal. Children or the child go to the formal settings in school. There is a teacher and principal there. Of course, the teacher is the second parent of the child or the children. So in formal school, the teacher teach how to write a simple letter or how to read the word. So of course, the parents also teach in their home the letter and the number, the basic need of their children. So like the United States, the Philippines nation has an extensive and highly inclusive system of education. So when we talk about highly inclusive system, so the person with disability also include in the room sitting what kind of disability is this, like handicap, like hearing impairment, like seeing difficulties in hearing, or what types of difficulties in walking and or communicating. Differences in their disability, they are include or in inclusions. These learners include in one settings to the normal students. So there is no there is fear in education. There is no discrimination, no bullying, and the the treatment is fair to all learners in school. So in the Philippines, we are now like the United States. So, yan. Schooling is compulsory for 6 years, beginning at age 7 and culminating at age 12. This 6 years represents a child's primary school education. So this is a primary school education, and this is schooling. Or the primary school education or the elementary level is the compulsory in the Philippines. And of course, the child age from 7 years old. So the child sent off or sent to school at their age of 4 to 5, 6 in nursery 1 or nursery 2, in kindergarten 1, in kindergarten 1, start of the primary school education from K to 12 in the Philippines. So although secondary education is not compulsory in the Philippines, so from grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10 is not compulsory in the Philippines education, but let us encourage our children, our daughters or sons to continue the education. This is not for us, but this is for them to continue in school. Okay. So the state and education. Let's continue now. Bachelor's degrees. So programs in the Philippines span a minimum of 4 years in duration. So today in the Philippines there are K to 12, so the learners after that grade 10 they are going to enroll in senior high school, grade 11 and grade 12, and after that they proceed to the commission higher education, or they're getting their bachelor's degree, enroll in any 4 years course in public or in the private school. So either public and private school has a scholarship from commission higher education or the higher institution. So all the students has the right to apply in the scholarship, especially to those child in a poor family. That's why there's no reason why to stop in schooling, because one of the financial support is the scholarship, like TS, TDP. So Chad Merit, so from the program of Chad, and thank you for the scholarship, Chad. And the master's degrees. So in the Philippines typically span 2 years for full-time students. So culminating with a minor thesis or comprehensive examination. So in master degrees, the core of the master's is thesis or the research writing. It could that's why we need to know how to write or how to propose a thesis, how to write the background, how to to find out the state of the problem, the research gap, so the background of the study, and the title of the thesis. That is the very important in taking masters. So because there are two types of taking master, the non-thesis, or that we need to write the thesis to defend our thesis in the final requirement in um, in 2 years in school. So let's proceed to the next is the PhD degrees. So in the Philippines, also known as Doctor of Philosophy, involve a great deal of coursework as well as dissertation that may comprise from 1/5 to 1/3 of the final grade. So from K to 12, from kindergarten to grade 1, grade 2 to grade 6, that's the basic, the basic compulsory in elementary school, primary school, and proceed to the secondary school or high school, grade 7, grade 8, grade 9 to grade 10, and proceed to the to the senior high school from grade 11 to 12, and the students has the on-the-job training on that skills or what academic track they have taken, and proceed to the bachelor's degree. As learners span in a 4 years duration, minimum 4 years duration. It depends to the course. Some other courses can span in 5 years and or in 6 years. And next, if you pass the bachelor's degrees, enroll in master's degrees in the Philippines. So the learning is continuous, and every day you can learn and learn, and that is the state in education. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learn something, and I hope and I pray everyone is fine there. Thank you, and God bless everyone. And let me recall my topic: the family, the changes in family structure, the family, marriage, and sexuality, and the state and education. And that's all my topic today. and I hope you learned something. Thank you, and God bless everyone.